Welcome back, guys, to Triangle Strategy, where last episode we continued Chapter 13, Our Time Has Come. Witnessing Cordelia making a play for Avlora's loyalty, Poor House Wolford started to plan their attack on the capital. This time, three choices have been presented: to break the dam and flood the town, to enter the town and destroy the bridge to the castle, or to sneak into the castle directly and take out the Aesfrosti leadership. We soon begin our convincing efforts.
And does have some materials too, which I might buy all the materials for obvious reasons. It's upgrades, baby. I can get them in other ways, but permanent stat upgrades are pretty good. So what was the? I see the votes come through. So the vote was 57% for infiltrating the castle, 29% for destroying the bridge, and 14% for destroy the dam. I mean, infiltrating the castle was by far the most fun-sounding option. I'm pretty sure you could easily tell that that was the thing the way I went, ooh, you know what I mean? Sounds good to me. An accuracy amulet. So this Swift Spice here, they only cost 100. I'm pretty sure. All this only costs 100. So this is the stuff that I'm pretty sure Medina needs to do her special ability. So I'm going to buy all of it. For exactly that reason. I have no large cure all pellet. Can I really get all? You'll await my next visit, will you? So if I buy all of that, that'll be good for the future. A wind amulet is found too. After the Dutch made their declaration, the Holy State stopped shipping salt. Wow! Unintentional tongue twister. State stopped shipping salt. Yes. Merchants can no longer trade salt in the capital either. Harder to say than you'd expect. Nothing there this time. Oh, no, that was a talk option, I'm pretty sure. It was a goodie there last time, after all. Since the fall of House Folks and Tellior, many of their people have fled here to Wolfort. And refugees from the Crown City have also come to live within our domain. It is not uncommon to hear of fights breaking out between them and the people of Wolfort. What should we do, my lord? Be understanding? Our domain can only support so many people. Why not convince them to look to Hyzante for refuge? I mean, yes, but also no. We've been to Hyzante. These people have nowhere else to go. We will accept them with open arms. We must prioritize the happiness of our people. To do so, we must regrettably ask the more problematic individuals to leave. Oh. I mean, I'm all for, like, the altruistic. But if someone's causing trouble, they can also GTFO. But I don't like the first line. We must prioritize the happiness of our people. Of course, that is the way, like, countries, nations, etc. work. They must prioritize the happiness of our people. They're the ones that vote. Except they don't in this world. And also, more realistically, these people have nowhere else to go except with open arms. But more realistically, at this point, aren't we about to kind of sort everything? So they can go back to where they are? We'll just hold on for a little bit longer, maybe? Like, I believe completely in taking in refugees, etc., you know? I have no issue with that. If someone's going to come in and then, like, murder someone, they can, you know, get out. So both of these are, like, that one's silly. I'm not going to send them off to Hyzante when I know Hyzante's not all it's cracked up to be. They can have more chance of freedom and a better life here-ish, I say, when Hyzante's way more stable. Oh, why do you have to make it such hard to decide? I can't just choose on a blink of an eye. I'll be super nice. And naive. I don't like it because it's naive too. To do so, we must regrettably ask the more problematic individuals to leave. The ones like committing crimes and starting fights, etc. Oh man. TikTok. Can I combine them both? I'll pick the middle one. Oh, well, my lord, but I should warn you that our domain's resources will soon run dry. And the people's discontent continues to grow. I understand, but before either of those reach their limit, I should bring Aesfrost to his knees. Yeah, understood, my lord. Leave the issue of the refugees to us. I can completely understand his reply, but also Serenoa replied in the way I was thinking, that we're about to solve this issue. So, I mean, if I don't solve the issue, then we're really screwed. Let's put it this way, mister. Also, now, I know the capital requires your attention, so please leave the issue of the refugees to us. For now, just host them as well as you can. We will sort this. My reserves are still stopped, but I do not know how long that will last. The Duchy's trade embargo has me worried, to say the least. No goodies up here? Where's my sparklies? The soldiers look like they're preparing for something. Is another big battle on the horizon? The Hyzantian soldiers that were bringing relief supplies look like they're readying for war too. Yes. We're going to work it all out. We're going to sort everything. Hopefully. We're going to destroy their... Wait a second. Isn't there... So... Oh, just a thought. Who's the commander that we're supposed to be killing? Is it Phalas? Or is it going to be Avlora? I don't really want to kill Avlora. I'll beat up Avlora, but I won't kill her. But I mean, I wouldn't mind, you know, doing a little bit of a... Do you know what? Other person starts with a letter T? Let's do that to him too. I wouldn't mind if Serenoa did that. No, we should take prisoners, to be fair. The scouts we sent to the capital returned not a moment ago. Our preparation are continuing apace, but I worry about sharing the field with the Hyzantian troops. Yeah, that'd be a bit more thingy. Isn't it Ilika? What's Phalas is there? The Prime Minister is looking over things. I came here home to bring my aunt to live with me in the capital. Aesfrost's invasion took me by surprise, but life's been easier since. We can enjoy freedom of trade and no longer have to give offerings to the crown. No longer have to pay my taxes because there's no taxes to be paid. Seems the people living in the Crown City aren't suffering as much as I thought they'd be. Don't know why I always go to the wrong thing. According to the people who live in the Crown City, anyone can now freely engage in trade without first seeking a writ from the royal family. Life under the Duchy's rule, they say, isn't all that bad. In fact, it seems to have improved in some ways. Don't get used to it. I'm going to wreck everything. We're going to need taxation to rebuild everything. Sorry! Got to get the economy up and running again. There's nothing in it. That seems to be our checkout of everything. We got a few more bits of information to do our convincing. So now it's time. Oh, scales of conviction. Yeah, I'm really hoping I don't have to kill Avlora. That would suck. She just made her heel face turn. You don't want to be doing that. It's very confusing who I want to talk to. Right, so we're going to side with Roland and Chouette. I see they've actually gone into their natural pairings again.
Say.
Flooding the city will leave the people with nowhere to live, and Frederica's plan hinges on how the enemy responds. We can win if we sneak into the castle and slay the Aesfrosti commanders. Only Cordelia and I are privy to the secret passages. So, destroying the dam would be Stonewall. But I can negotiate to do Frederica's route. Of course, we're not going to. Prince Roland wishes to defeat the Aesfrosti commanders who unjustly occupy Whiteholm Castle. I see this plan as proof of his resolve. As a member of the Kingsguard, I intend to help him see it through. So you can be swayed to... We should destroy the dam to cleanse. I don't like that word in that sentence. That's a horrible word in that sentence. Cleanse the crown city of Aesfrost. Oh, don't like that word. Bad. Well, I just noticed as well, the lights are good. Anything in here? Nope. I haven't seen anything sparkly. So, should we start with our undecided boy? Or start with the others?
Aye, lad.
Destroying the dam is our best shot at winning this battle. The enemy wouldn't know what hit them if we flooded the city. But there's no denying that the other plans have their merits too. Should we go with our best bet or consider one of the other options? Eridor. Since when have we ever went with our best bet? Don't be dumb. You know I'm like a wild card. We take the possibly hardest route at all occasions. So she should listen to reason about everything. I believe... Okay. So we want to convince him to... It's red. Using the secret passages to infiltrate the castle is a soundless course of action. Look! Eridor. Passages. Thin areas. Kensu, thank you for the 49 months. You're good at tanking in those. You don't get provoked, that is. We really need an anti-provoke thing. So you'd go with Prince Roland's plan then? What makes you so sure? Heed the prince. Infiltrating the castle is proof of Roland's resolve as a member of the royal family, and as his vassal I wish to stand beside him. The duchy's warships are a troublesome force to be reckoned with. It would avail us to destroy them at the soonest opportunity. Oh. I don't know what you'd like. I think we went with a pro-royal family thing in the past, and he didn't respond to it very well. It's weird as well, because a lot of the time, whenever we go for something that's, again, about someone else, talking about, like, believing in someone else, or, you know, those kind of things, it doesn't really work out. A lot of the times, they want to know what I feel and how I look at it, and what it could benefit us. I didn't know their warships are a troublesome force to be reckoned with, but I guess they could sail up the river, and we've got a harbour and all that. If we cut that out, that'd be pretty good. Yeah, the warships, they're terrible. I suppose you're thinking ahead to our battle with Gustadolf, eh? It's true that those iron ships give them a special edge in warfare. So destroying them now would not only prevent them from escaping the castle, but also put a dent in the duchy's military might. You're always one step ahead, lad. I'm proud of you.
Tough spot we're in.
You opened my eyes to the merits of Prince Roland's plan, my lord. It's given me lots to think about. Oh no, he's only deep in 4. We didn't move him. Okay, Benedict's going to be ridiculously hard, so let's do Benedict.
My lord.
Negotiating would only grant the enemy reprieve, and there's a high chance that Queen Cordelia has revealed the secret tunnels to the enemy. Why? Do you think she's happily going to marry him? We would most certainly deal a heavy blow to the Aesfrosti forces by flooding the city. But then their ships would have even more terrain to go on. This one will not be easily swayed. Wow. So, Benedict, like Frederica, is naive, but maybe we can sneak in. So you would choose Prince Roland's plan. Why'd I inquire as to why? Tunnels are a royal family secret. I highly doubt Queen Cordelia would have divulged them to anyone. Is very true. Even Aesfrost knows the tunnels. They won't be expecting anyone to use them. What? Yes, they would. We'd have them guarded. If they knew of them, there's no way they're letting them be unused. What? So not that one. Aesfrost needs their ships for both travel and transport. It would do us well to destroy them at the soonest opportunity. I highly doubt Queen Cordelia would have divulged them to anyone. I want to say that because I don't believe she would have told them. What? Aesfrost needs their ships for both travel and transport. I mean, Benedict's very pragmatic, of course. So he would probably respond better to that. So I'm going to mess it up and go for the tunnels are a royal family secret. How dare you say that about Queen Cordelia? Indeed, there's a high chance she's kept their existence entirely to herself so that she may later use them to flee the castle.
Perhaps.
However, we mustn't forget that Queen Cordelia is still just a child and when left alone in enemy territory. There is a chance she has been won over by the duchy in her despair.
I am decided.
I understand your argument, my lord. But to perfect a plan, one must consider it from all angles. Let's continue our discussion. Oh, more? Okay, take the enemy by surprise may grant us a swift victory and reduce the burden on the people. The more time our plan takes, the more likely Queen Cordelia is to be taken hostage. We sneak into the castle, however, we may be able to help her escape. And allowing harm before the crown city and castle will sully House Wolf's honor as one of the high houses. We should avoid flooding the city if we can avoid it. I feel like, even though I'm very much with option C, to also say it would be very hypocritical of me, who, you know, not that long back, everyone here was just like, how could you betray our honor? How can you throw away our honor? And I'm just going, it's all about honor, baby. You get me on that, right? It would be kind of hypocritical of me to say option 3. You really would. It's all about honor. That said, just destroying the people is dumb. I mean, there are also one of the high houses. There is literally one high house. The others are gone. I really don't know what to choose at all. I feel like 3 makes me a hypocrite. I also don't think that Benedict would care too much about honor. After all, he's the one suggesting to flood the thing. I'm going to say taking the enemy by surprise may grant us a swift victory and reduce the burden on the people. Because I'm caring and saying there's a chance. I see you have taken everything into consideration, even how this plan may affect governance hereafter. As a tactician, my forces focus solely on winning the battle, but as a leader, you must think of much more. I see where you stand, Lord Sona. I'm sure your father would agree you are worthy lord for your house.
I may have to consult the others.
Thank you, my lord. You have made your stance abundantly clear. Only deep in thought. We're not doing well this vote. Anna!
Yes, sir.
The enemy may already be aware of the tunnels, but no one is anticipating a flood. The capital is swarming with Aesfrosti soldiers. We must prepare ourselves to make sacrifices if we are to reclaim the city. I just realized, like, we did, of course, get in through the tunnels in the first place, but we did slay everyone who saw us come through the tunnels, to be fair. They must have searched, though, surely. The capital is swarming with Aesfrosti soldiers. This one should listen to reason for using the secret passage. It's harder to go for the trap. So you share Prince Roland's thoughts, even though Aesfrost might know about the tunnels. Only the royal family knows of the tunnels. There is no way Queen Cordelia has revealed their location. That's what we use for Benedict. The flood would destroy the crown city, whereas stealing into the castle would spare the people harm, and I can think of no one better at covert operations than you, Anna. Oh, really sycophantic. The enemy is scattered throughout the city and castle. Beside Whiteholm, a small elite force would have the advantage over numbers. I mean, I like option 3 on the basis of the fact that we've literally done it before. So, the invasion was taking place. They literally had all their strongest people in the throne room. We literally came in with a small elite force. And we're even more elite since then because we've been through so much. We actually got to the throne room and then got out again. Because we've done it before, and it's a little less... It's basically saying 2's kind of the same thing, but a little less sycophantic. You don't think it's so much hypocrisy as keeping House Wolf from looking at you first, the flooding thing? I try to avoid it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one.
Indeed.
I see. You already know where the enemy is situated, my lord. Well, kinda-ish. They're there. That's what I said, right? It is as you say. Numbers would be north in the castle's narrow passageways. We could certainly use that to our advantage. Even if we were met with General Avalora's forces, we'd be able to fight her on equal footing. We beat her once.
I need time.
Though the plan is hardly foolproof, I suppose it is still worth considering. No! Stop it! No deep in thought. Okay, Frederica.
Serenoa.
A nation cannot exist without a people. We cannot risk exposing those very people to any more hardship than they have already endured. If we explode the bridge, we can isolate the castle. People will be spared from our battle. Stone wall for destroying. Seems like mine is the easiest option to get people to agree on by the look of it. Serena, do you truly think Roland's plan is the best way forward? I mean, mine, Roland's. Her plan is simple and relies solely on House Warfoot to reclaim the city. We successfully infiltrated the castle using the tunnels before. I have no doubt we can do it again. General of Law guards the castle. There's a chance your plan could result in a prolonged battle. I mean, that's exactly what I used before. That's exactly my logic with Anna. I'm gonna go with it.
But...
Everyone knows of Prince Roland's death, so the Duchy won't be expecting anyone else to be using the tunnels. A surprise attack may very well bring us victory, but taking our fight into enemy territory comes with no small amount of risk. If Prince Roland were to fall in battle, wouldn't this war lose all meaning? You can leave it behind then! Thank you, Serena. I'm happy to know where it is you stand. Ooh, that's the worst one I've ever had! I don't think it's going to be a unanimous vote, even if I remotely get them on.
Ah, yes?
Benedict's plan gives us our surest path to victory, but would incur great damages to the capital, and Prince Roland's plan is far too dangerous a gamble. Call me naive, but I believe Frederica's plan to be the best for all of us. Should listen to reason, and this is harder. I'm on the easier option. I see. I'm curious as to why you would choose Prince Roland's plan. Okay, sneak into the castle, we may be able to catch the enemy unawares and rescue Queen Cordelia. His plan would allow us to reclaim the Crown City unharmed. We can show the people that we mean well. Aesfrost needs their ships for both I think we'll go with 2. Aesfrost needs their ship for both travel and transport. Destroying them now would undoubtedly avail us in future battles. It would. But Gila cared about the people, right? His plan would allow us to reclaim the Crown City unharmed. We could show the people that we mean well.
Possibly.
I do not have my own for this negotiation, no. Indeed. Probably because it's gone from 2 to 3 options. Indeed, the other plans would turn the Crown City into a battlefield, but Prince Roland keeps the fighting contained to the castle. If we could best Aesfrost without damaging the Crown City, we would gain both the people's praise and support. But if we failed, we would lose our lives as mere cowards who stole into the castle.
I require some time to
There
think.
is much more to consider with Prince Roland's plan than I originally thought. I didn't realize cowardice was an issue for you. Honor! Just Klingon, I guess. Okay then. Well, we've done the convincing. Now it's time for us to cry.
It is time to cast our votes. In which strategy do we entrust the future of Glenbrook? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
I mean, we already knew what he was voting. Watch as everyone suddenly chooses to
On
flirt.
this, I cannot be swayed.
I do not think you'll plan a bad one, just not the best one given the circumstances. Really, bro? Really, Benedict? I mean,
Even still.
the people's safety is what's most important. On this matter, I cannot be swayed.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Oh, okay. Gila's in. As to speak with you, I had a change of heart, my lord. We got Gila, so we've got 1, so that's 3. So we should win no matter what, because the
agree.
vote's split. We got Anna too. I stand behind you, Lord Serenoa. We definitely won. I mean, it's easier to win with the vote split up so much as well, I guess.
I'm with you.
Ah, you got my full support, lad. Let's do it your way. Oh, that's great. So I got everyone except for the 2 other people who proposed their votes. That's kind of funny, actually. But also, they stuck to their guns, I guess. You got my full support, lad. Let's do it your way. It's 5-1-1.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
I could not sway those 2 at all. 5-1-1. Not bad. I'll take it. I mean, we got everyone who didn't propose a vote to vote for the thing we wanted. That's a win in my book. I mean, it's a win in everyone's book.
The way forward is decided. We infiltrate the castle via the hidden passage and take the enemy by surprise.
Yeah, better than expected when we were hearing things go on, wasn't it?
You will steal into the castle and defeat their commanding officers. I see. So Wolfort chooses to walk a wicked path. That makes you no different than Aesfrost.
We do not regret the choice we have made.
Then it is time to see it done. It may very well be our best chance at victory. I must return to Hyzante and see Minister Kamsel. Next we meet, you will have both of our armies at your backs.
You have my thanks.
We cannot afford to lose this fight. For Norzelia.
I thought this battle was for Glenbrook.
This is not a simple struggle for power, Minister Sereno. The goddess, the source, iron? The war of 30 years ago comes back to haunt us because the old cling to relics of the past. Norzelia needs to be born anew. Right now, the people of every nation are searching for a young standard-bearer to guide them.
A standard bearer.
Yes, people like you and me. This war is a fine opportunity for us to show our worth to Norzelia.
Our time has come is completed. I thought he was getting behind me for a second. He was like, you and me. He's all for the youth, is he? I can get with that, I guess. But I'm old now. It's fine. Throw me by the wayside. If progress will happen.
House Wolfort and Hyzante join forces and begin planning Glenbrook's recapture. But with the Norzelia River and the Aesfrosti armies in their way, retaking the capital will be no easy feat. Roland proposes they infiltrate Whiteholm Castle and take out the enemy commanders. Though a risky gambit, it is well worth it if they can destroy them all in one fell swoop. Serenoa and the others agree to the plan. In support of House Wolfort, Hyzante's great army marches forth for the first time since the Saltiron War.
Chapter 13, Part 2. Time to say goodbye.
Prince Roland, there is something I'd like to ask you before our mission.
Then ask it.
Why do you really want to infiltrate Whiteholm Castle?
To prevent needless harm to the capital, of course. And to exact revenge with my own hands.
Is that it? Roland, you know you can confide in me.
I want to save Cordelia. She's bound to get caught up in the violence if we launch a full-scale attack. But if we can sneak into the castle, we might be able to get her out. I know this is a war to reclaim our kingdom, but I cannot rid myself of such selfish desires. Contemptuous, is it not?
I understand the burden of leadership. Perhaps it would be easier if we could but purge ourselves of our hearts. But as your vassal, nay, as your friend, I would not want the company of one so void of emotion. We will save Queen Cordelia. Together.
My friend, I cannot thank you enough.
It really was with Roland, like, what, like, oh, I want to save Cordelia. It's like, yeah, okay, cool. No one's going to be like, How dare you want to save your sister? It's just... Why is he so reticent to say it? It was that. Like, just say the thing you want to do. Yeah, that's fine. We'll try. It's all good. Meanwhile, Anna investigates the warship at the docks of Whitehome Castle. So this is our target. Oh shoot, did I get myself in a boat battle? Please no, 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 no.
There's but a single longship docked? It would take one blast crystal to destroy, and their escape route with it.
Heard Hyzante send in a massive army. Are we gonna be alright without the Archduke?
I wouldn't worry. Not with General Avlora on our side.
Her I trust. Thalas and Erica, on the other hand, huh.
Shh. Not so loud. Who knows what they'd do to you if they heard that?
So Gustadov isn't here, but Avlora, Thalas, and Erica are.
Pretty good information she picked up then. I've now just realized that of course I'm going to attack a ship. And one of like the tropes of these games are ship battles. I don't want a ship battle. No thanks. Last ship battles I remember were hellish. Ah! Anyway, I think I saved recently. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Go to the encampment and see if anything's going down, but I very much doubt it. Now's probably a better time than any, because we're going to go into a battle shortly. Of course, I haven't really picked up any more kudos or anything, and I doubt there's any more stuff. That I suppose, all Lionel's fun. How dare you speak of a business you know is not? Yeah, he hasn't got anything new in the selection. We could definitely get some upgrades going, though. Because we did buy a whole load more materials. We got some more superior iron, but it costs 10 to get, like, an ability up at this point. So, that's not exactly that easy. Got lots of iron if I wanted to upgrade something for, like, Serenova or something on the first bits here. Like, increase your luck at max HP. Oh, I haven't done... Oh, okay, I haven't done Roland's potency up for his spear yet. I probably should do that. I probably should. Speed for Benedict? I mean, to be honest, speed 2 would sound better. And also, we could increase the back attack damage for Anna. But it would cost me quite a lot of stuff. But it's Anna we're talking about. So she gets all the stuff. Let's just face it. That's how it works. Apart from that, if we got 2 more quality iron, yeah, we should use that on you there. Instead of your weapon up. Because being able to use that for 1 TP is pretty nice. We can get Be Brave or... the follow-up attack? I mean, I'd rather out of those two do the one that has the more straight healing potential. Nav's got his upgrades all sorted. I'm pretty fine with that. Increases damage up by criticals. Izana can get decreased TP costs for her weather changing effects. I guess if you're going to do one of them, it'd be rain because it makes the puddles. And then Lionel can either increase the effective charm or increase the success rate of ruffle feathers. Charm seems to have a really lowish hit rate from what I saw. Versus that seems to work like every time. So if that makes it like perfect, that'd be pretty perfect. There you go, Lionel. You get some more upgrades too. And you aren't even at your second weapon tier yet, Medina. I'm sorry. I apologize. Nor are you. Nor are you. Oh well, our side characters are looking more interesting, but they've not got upgrades. That's for certain. There's a few more upgrades for us. At this point, because it's like superior materials here or there, it'd be easier for us to do like lower tier stuff. We've got a fair bit of iron and all that saved up as well. And there, of course, isn't going to be another mental mob battle this chapter. Any notes? I'm an old bachelor. You young folk are the closest thing to grandchildren I'm ever gonna get. You won't be buried before I am. Not if I can help it. Thank you. I don't like being buried. It'd be incredibly inconvenient. Right, no one can get promoted at all. We just have our super duper Serenoa. When will we get a Medal of Valor? Because we've got multiple people in the range to take it. A shielding stance would become available. Sounds pretty cool, right?